with just 4 days to go until the New York primary, all three GOP candidates were stumping in the Empire State today, while Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders were thousands of miles away following a contentious debate in Brooklyn last night. We have Fox team coverage tonight. Chief White House correspondent Ed Henry's in New York with all the fireworks from last night's debate. But we begin with senior national correspondent John Roberts in Hartford, Connecticut tonight, where Donald Trump is already looking ahead to that state's primary. Good evening, John.
Brett, good evening to you. Connecticut, one of 5 contests a week after New Yorkers go to the polls, and Donald Trump is hoping that by that time he will have the wind at his back. With a 32-point lead 4 days before the New York primary, Donald Trump could likely coast to victory. But he is not letting up, with a goal to get above 50% of the vote in every congressional district and take home every available delegate.
You're going to remember this day, and you're going to remember your vote on Tuesday, and you're going to look back at that vote, and you're going to say that's the single greatest vote I ever cast.
Trump is vowing if he wins the White House and becomes his party's leader, he will change the system of selecting a nominee. In a Wall Street Journal op-ed writing, quote, delegates are supposed to reflect the decisions of voters, but the system is being rigged by party operatives with double-agent delegates who reject the decision of voters. As Trump supporters in Colorado protested the way delegates were chosen there, REINCE Chairman REINCE PRIEBUS today said Trump should focus on other things.
It's up to the states to set the rules, and they've done it. And so, I think we need to move on from complaining about the rules, I think.
Trump also accused Ted Cruz of hypocrisy, writing, quote, for a man who styles himself as a warrior against the establishment, you'd think he would be demanding a vote for Coloradans. Instead, Mr. Cruz is celebrating their disenfranchisement.
It is not surprising. When a candidate loses 11 elections in a row, he's unhappy about it. And so he complains. He's entitled to be unhappy. We're focused on earning votes from the people.
Cruz is taking more steps to ensure Trump doesn't win on a second ballot at the convention. In Wyoming, which picks the remaining 14 delegates to the national convention tomorrow, Cruz operatives had the delegates sign a pledge that they would stand by Cruz through thick and thin.
This year in particular, with the potential for a contested convention, things can change pretty quickly. Alliances are made, and I just wanted to make sure that our folks that support Ted Cruz from Wyoming remain with us the entire time.
Ohio Governor John Kasich is hoping to put in a respectable finish in New York. Polls show him in second place behind Trump. Today, in the town where Teddy Roosevelt was inaugurated in 1901, Kasich compared himself to the legendary president.
Teddy Roosevelt rode into this town and rode into Washington, and he said, "You get with me." Teddy was like me. I mean, I'm like Teddy. You know, we just raise hell and shake everything up.
What Donald Trump's complaints about the delegate selection system seem to be all about is motivating voters. If he can convince them that their votes are being taken from them, the angry backlash that he creates from that may just get more people out to the polls between now and June 7th. Brett?
John Roberts live in Hartford. John, thank you.